It's real, it's gonna happen.
It's inevitable, someone's gonna give.
And things were tense when they started. When I joined the band, things were tense.
They had been talking about kicking me out of the band since February or March.
There's times where I think Duke is just a child.
We're getting burnt out with playing so much.
Ryan can be pretty close-minded.
We seem to be like 5 different people moving in opposite, like different directions.
We're headed in different creative directions.
I stopped worrying so much about the songs.
We totally get bored of things so easily.
It was just coming to a head, and it was like a crisis. They just intentionally building and building and building. I was like, enough, I'm sick of it. I'm out, I'm finished.
That's it. Flat. Like that.
Creation through destruction. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be great.
Tell me about your days of practicing the La Folle basement and before you kind of originate as a whole.
Well, it started out as just 3 people. It was me and Eric and Ryan. We were practicing in the La Folle basement. And then somehow Travis got affiliated with us. We knew him. I don't know. He just started coming to practices and he's like, I know this bass kid. And he brought Doug. And Doug heard like one practice and he liked it.
I met the guys in Revel in the morning through Travis Harvey, who was also involved in the Flash Band recordings. He didn't play anything, but he was there and kind of advised us like he later did in Revel in the morning. And he was rooming with Justin, who played guitar in Revel in the morning. Travis said, I know these guys that need a bass player. And I was like, sounds good, so I jammed with him and it went really well.
So by the next practice, he was playing bass with us, practicing, and we showed him the songs that we'd already had, and we wrote some new songs after that. But practiced there for a long time. We used to practice there like every single day of the week, and that's how we got all our songs written so fast. Like we practiced for months, like just every day.
We didn't know what we wanted to do, just something different, and we wanted to keep playing together. And Duke just so happened to be coming to Ball State for a little bit, and he came to a practice, and Travis came to practice one time, and within a matter of weeks, we started jamming together. Things came together really quickly, and everybody was digging it, like everybody in the little group, and just within a matter of weeks, we had some songs together, and everybody was happy.
Well, my first attraction towards the band was when there was just a 3-piece and it was 2 guitars and drum. And I had been friends with 2 of the members, so I came in and started hanging out with them. And like myself, everywhere I go, I was very opinionated. But so I began to speak with them about what they were doing, and my interest with that was that they had a lot of ambition and a lot of drive to create something new. And I found that in other bands that, to me, were much more mature. Songs, we were like thinking that we were going to do something more instrumental, like all the songs going to be instrumental, but then we decided that that was a dumb idea. So I don't know, if you were at our first show, like a lot of the songs didn't have words or the same words. I think at live and during practice, everyone's pretty much at each other's necks. but when you're doing it live, there's a certain amount of kind of dedication and conviction you have to stay to the songwriting itself, and that is all created, of course, during a practice. You know, usually the songs will start to be made maybe out of some sort of jam, or maybe as remnants of something from the past that someone's written.
Usually, one of us will have one piece in place, and we'll just come to practice with that. Like sometimes at practice, we'll just goof around and just improv for an hour or whatever, a few minutes. But usually when we're writing a song, someone will have one specific piece or a number of little pieces they want to throw together, and just everybody else will play around with that and make a part to accompany it. Or sometimes, like Ryan or Dude will have a part already in place that they want with it, like they'll have a drum beat they want me to play.
And so when you're in a practice, though, everyone's really open to bring something to the floor. That's personally when I have the most enjoyment being part of the Revel in the Morning creation. Is we'll be in there working together, and you know, you can just say, hey, well, how's this sound? And just as likely as it may sound horrible, it may sound good as well, and everybody's opinion is worthwhile at that point. So, you know, we work it out and we see how it sounds.
Revel in the Morning is almost like a fight. It's like a struggle, because we all want entirely different things and hear entirely different things, and we don't hesitate to argue about it. But the end product is always good, and we're all always satisfied with it, and if we're not, then it doesn't happen.
If I don't think something's a good idea, I'm gonna say it, you know, and it's like, I'm not being honest to myself, and I'm not being honest to everybody else if I go along with something that I don't think is a good idea. So, like, maybe sometimes the words I choose to, you know, voice my criticism isn't the best, but, you know, like, if some sort of criticism ends in, you know, something good, then it's, you know, like, in a way, a healthy criticism.
Whenever Justin and I make stuff, it's usually like a collaboration. We jam a lot together, and we've always jammed a lot together. And usually whenever we come up with stuff, it's in unison and we're together on it. But I don't know. Sometimes it's individual, sometimes it's all of us just randomly coming together and making something cool.